My name is Jessica, and this is my before and after story. My 2 words are fearful and free. I grew up in a privileged family where from the outside everything looked great. I was baptized as a baby, and I went to a private school where I learned about religion. I went through the motions as a Christian for a long time, singing in the choir, attending youth group on Wednesdays, getting confirmed, going to religion class. But beyond that, faith was never something expressed in my household. I didn't even have a desire to know God. I just went through the motions of a Christian life. So the closer that I got to that Christian life, it seems the further away that I got from God. I've been incredibly blessed to have my every need provided for me by my parents. But still, family was a big source of pain and hurt for me over the years. I let bitterness and disrespect for my parents build up in me over the years as their brokenness surfaced from the day to day. I hurt others through my hurt, and I put my energy and my time into my sport and a relationship with a guy that I thought was forever. But my senior year is when my world came crashing down. My body could no longer handle the stress of competitive cheerleading. I was single for the first time in about 3 years. My relationship with my mom was worse than it had ever been, and my dad's alcoholism landed him in the hospital, and he was diagnosed at an early age with Alzheimer's. At that point, I was broken. I was confused, and I didn't know how to say what I was feeling. Over all that time, I let fear build up inside of me of what other people thought, fear of uncertainty and fear of the future. I was afraid that I would lose my parents at an early age, and I was even afraid my dad wouldn't be able to see me graduate from high school. I was even afraid that my family would never come to know the true hope and freedom that's found in only Jesus. Which is funny because I didn't even know that freedom myself, yet I wanted it for them. But searching for a college, I came to ISU, and I carried all of my baggage and my burdens with me. I was seeking fulfillment in all the wrong things. I joined a sorority, and I wasn't feeling filled up. That's when these 2 girls came into my life. They pursued a genuine friendship with me, and they loved me unconditionally in a way that I had never experienced before. The friendship that I had with them pointed me to God and how God was desiring to be in relationship with me and love me unconditionally despite my brokenness and despite my past. It's through them speaking truth in my life and their invitation that I started to attend a campus ministry with them. I came to a crossroads in life where I needed to choose between God and the world. I went on the fall retreat with them that year instead of going to be initiated into the sorority. And it was one night during worship at that fall retreat that I felt God calling me to give up the burdens and the weight of the worries that I'd been carrying for so long. I was walking around all my life with clenched fists trying to fix my own problems, and God was just calling me to give it to Him. I needed to trust Him because He has had my best interests at heart. And so that night is when I decided to fully open my heart to God. And the freedom that came at that moment is unexplainable. So back then I was fearful, but now I'm free. I'm free from the burden of people pleasing. I'm free from the burden of perfection. I'm free from carrying the weight of my family's mistakes. I'm free from the sin of judgment and impurity. I am free from worry of the future. It is because of Christ that I have been set free. This is my before and after. Thanks for watching.